Hey, good morning. So this is what I did for my P6, okay, because I used the suggested resources that Rachel gave us. So for P6, they actually have the SLS lesson. But if you're unsure, what you can do is you go onto the MOE library. So you click on it and go to all subjects. So let's say you are the FTGP rep for primary 2. Okay, so we look for FTGP, so Form Teacher Guidance Period over here. Okay, so there are a few topics. So cyber wellness, okay, this is one of the topics relating. So let's say I want to assign to the students this cyber wellness. So this is what I'm going to share. So you can actually have a look of how it looks like through the student view and what the students have to do. All right. So what you need to do is actually assign. Click onto assign. Now, because I don't have the entire level, these are the only classes that will appear because these are the classes that I am teaching. So before I can assign, I need to create groups. So in order for me to create groups, this is what I need to do. So I go back to home. Oh, and go to my groups. Sorry, not home. Go to my groups and create a new group. Okay, so because I am creating groups for each classes, so each class, so let's say I start with 2C, select expiry date end of this year 2020, and then I add students from school. So select from class because we're doing it for um, we're doing primary 2, so we scroll down to primary 2C. It is easier to create it class by class than assign as per level, because if it's as a whole level, it is more messy for us to be able to monitor. So once 2C, okay, because they're in primary 2, all right, so these are the students in 2C, so I just select all of them and I click add student. Now after I add the student, because I'm the only teacher in here, I add in a teacher, which is the form teacher of that class, so that they can help to monitor and they can help to chase the students. So 2C form teacher, so let's say it's Junie, so I add Junie. So I search for her name and I click it and I add teachers. So once this is done, my group name is 2C, I click onto the save button, done, and email notification will be sent to the teacher that is in the group itself. So confirm to proceed and I click OK. So there my group has been formed. So that's when you can go back into the MOE library. Now you need to repeat this for D, E, F, G, H, I, J if you have classes all the way there to create for all the classes. Once you have done that, then you can assign. So once you have assigned to them, this is what you will see in this screen. So I have for 6C, 6I, H, 6G, 6F, 6E, 6D. Now sometimes when you want to rename the group and they say you put 6G and then they say that group is already taken. So probably another teacher has already created that group, so you can just add the year 2020 or just put FTGP for it. I hope you are able to understand what I just shared with you guys.